Timeline milestone chart. A milestone chart allows you to plot milestones on a timeline. This chart type can be useful when you're planning a new project and want to visually show the planned milestones during a certain period or chart the milestones that have been archived in the past. A milestone chart visually shows you the milestones and distance between each milestone. When I was in my day job, we used to create a milestone chart when we were planning a new project and had to report interim updates and deliverables. We showed the dates when we planned the check-in call and interim/final deliverables. When you have this data in a boring table, plotting it as a milestone chart helps visually see the progress, as well as time between milestones. In this video tutorial, I will show you a simple technique to quickly generate a milestone chart in Excel, so let's dive in. The first step is to get the data in place. This is the most important step to creating the chart. As you can see, I have two columns of data, date in B3 and B10, and activity in C3 and C10. I need three helper columns, date, activity, and text placement. In this helper date column, it will display the date only if there's a date in column B. In this helper activity column, it will display activity only if there's a date in column B and activity in column C. Else it will display not applicable or NA. In this text placement column, it will display a text placement value only if there's an activity in column F. So, I will use the if function to complete these three helper columns. Let's start from column E and cell E3. Type equal if open parenthesis. First I'll check if there's a date in B3. So if B3 is not equal to null, then type B3. Otherwise, return nothing. If you don't remember how the if function works, I have a specific video tutorial with the syntax and examples that I explain the if function in detail, so go ahead and check it out. Copy the cell down to cell E10. The first helper column is ready. Now let's move on to column F and cell F3. Type equal if C3 is not equal to null and E3 is not equal to null, then type C3. Otherwise, return nothing. Copy the cell down to cell F10. Great. Now let's move on to column G and cell G3. Type equal if F3 is not equal to null, then type 10. Otherwise, return nothing. You can type whatever number you want here. Copy the cell down to cell G10. The three helper columns are ready. Now that I have the data in place, I will start designing the timeline milestone chart. Click on an empty cell and go to the Insert tab. From the Charts section, select the line chart with markers. Of course, there is no chart in front of me, only a border. Now, from the Chart Design tab, click the Select Data button. From the Source Data Source dialog box, we will start adding data. Click the Add button. In the Edit Series dialog box, type date as a series name. As series values, leave the equal sign, click the arrow button, and highlight the activity cells from F3 to F10. Press OK. This inserts a line chart with x-axis values as 1, 2, 3, and y-axis values as 0. In the Select Data Source dialog box, click on Edit in horizontal. category, axis labels, and select dates in column E. Press OK. This changes x-axis values to dates. Let's add another series. Click the Add button. In the Edit Series dialog box, type Activity as a series name. As series values, leave the equal sign. Click the arrow button and highlight the text placement from cells G3 to G10. Press OK. This inserts a haphazard line chart. Press OK again. Move the chart below the data and adjust the size. Click on any of the activity data point, right-click, and select Change Size Series Chart Type. In the Change Chart Type dialog box, from the Combo category from the Activity series, select Stack Column Chart. This will change the haphazard line chart into a column chart. Now right-click on Data Bars and select Format Data Series option. In Series Option pane, select the secondary axis. This would introduce a secondary vertical axis on the right of the chart. Click on it and delete it. From the Design tab, click on the Select Data button. From the Select Data Source dialog box, select Activity Series and click on Edit in Horizontal Category Axis Labels box. In the Axis Labels dialog box, select the activity cells from column F from F3 to F10. Click OK. Right-click on any of the bars and select Add Data Labels. Now, right-click on any of the data labels and select Format Data Label. From the Format Data Label pane, select Category Name and uncheck Any Other. This adds activity names as data labels. Adjust the position to get the activity name at the tip of the bar by selecting the inside N as label position. Select any bar, go to the Design tab, and from Add Chart Elements, select Error Bars, then More Error Bar Options. From the Format Error Bars pane, make the following selections. Select minus as vertical error bar. Select no cap as end style. Select 100% as error amount. Right-click on any bar and select Format Data Series. From Format Data Series pane, click the Fill and Line bucket icon. Select No Fill and from Border, No Outline. Click the horizontal line. Right-click and select Format Data Series. Select No Line. Also, from Marker Options, Build-in Types, select the diamond icon. Change the size to 10 and the color to a green one. That's it. Your milestone chart is ready. You can further format your chart like add a title, add the font of the horizontal axis months, or change the position of the activity labels.